be doing something a little bit different today than I normally would do. Y'all gonna see me paint. I'm a painter. I'm an artist. I'm multifaceted, so I have all the talents, babes. But we're gonna be painting for maybe like an hour or two. All right. I don't know how long this shit gonna go, to be honest. But we gonna try, like, because I haven't painted in a while, and apparently I need to do something with my creative art, and I'm off today, so might as well take this and use it. Okay, my phone is dying, so I am gonna charge it, but other than that, we're gonna paint. We're gonna paint. You can see how nervous I am because I continuously stutter right now, but it's fine. Yeah. So let's get this stuff. Y'all, I haven't painted in like a while. That's because like painting is my art. Painting is like my everything. I love painting. It's just I hate finishing shit because that means that I'm gonna have to sell it. I don't want to let my shit go. I don't want to let my babies go. But at the same time, this painting is attached to my mom, and I don't fucks with my mom. I love her. Me and her, we don't have a good relationship. We never did. About it. The fact of the matter is, I'm gonna love my mom regardless because she my mom. She gave birth to me, right? I came out of her nasty ass vagina, right? So I gotta keep the respect. I have to keep the respect. Just because I think it's appropriate. And she's a lot more nicer to me than my dad at this moment. So, mind you, I'm a daddy's girl. Sad that we're talking about my mom here. Yeah, we're gonna paint. We're gonna paint. I'm excited, nervous, trying to get all my shit ready. I should have got this prepared before I started this. I'm sorry. I just kind of did this out of a whim here. Okay, so I got this, about to fall. Hi, everyone who's coming in. I'm about to paint. Got my painting stuff, painting set. Okay. I think I'm only gonna do this for like an hour or two because I get bored really quickly with this stuff. So, it's not gonna be long. But whenever I do art, I work pretty fast. So, it's not gonna be long, but a lot of progress is gonna be done. And honestly, the Most High tells me to do stuff and then I ignore him and then he doesn't let me move forward without me doing what he tells me to do. So it's like I need to listen to him right now, and that's what he's telling me to do. Paint, apparently. So let's charge my phone, set you guys up, and then we can get started. I would put on some music in the background, but there's no Wi-Fi in this shit, so I guess we can just talk. Come on, boy. Let's do this. Stop it. You're gonna fall. I knew it. All right, well, fuck it. I'm gonna put it right here. Stop playing. All right, let's see. Hopefully that stays. My hand is literally covering the phone, just trying to make sure it doesn't fall right now. If it falls, I'm sorry, y'all. It's on the tripod. Okay, phone is charged. Cool. Let's move you out the way So we have watercolors and we have acrylics. Take off my jacket, sweater, whatever the fuck this shit is. Got the water. It's weird because every single time I turn on my phone, like to record, I'm just immediately getting channel messages. So it's like my brain is just automatically used to it now. So it's like I'm not even doing a freaking reading, but I'm still getting channel messages. That's weird. I think I'm gonna work on the clouds a lot more and kind of like take this darkness. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna work on the clouds a lot more and then shade this darkness out the way because it's a little bit too dark. Probably make a lot more dark going on down here so you can see the flowers and stuff a lot more easily. And then, but then at the same time, I kind of want to like mess with her hair a lot more. I kind of want to mess with her hair a lot more. I'm gonna fuck with the clouds. Never mind. All right, here I go. Why is it a card in here? What? When I say I'm getting channel messages, I really am. Like I'm hearing like the song like Lil' Kim, my lip gloss is popping. Like I don't know why that automatically came in my mind, like the song, but the song is like playing in my mind right now. My lip gloss is popping, my lip gloss is cool, whatever. I'm sitting at my locker and all the boys be jocking. What you know about me? All right, we're done. Okay. What is this? I thought this was my freaking... Alright, we need gloves. I also have ink too, so like I might go in with that. And here. I might need to like go underneath. Just add some grays. So what I do is I just take a whole bunch of colors, mix them all together, and then as I'm mixing, I'm just mixing, adding. So none of the paint is all the same. They're all different colors. There's like blue here, there's like purple here, brown down here, purple again. Like they're all different colors. Okay. I'm gonna move closer this way so y'all can see me. I know these shit's gonna pop. 5 minutes in. one open? Yes, it is. Sir. Sir. Fuck it. We're opening you this way. The hell? Why did I not open this one? I didn't open you. So the objective is to not make this officially blue, because the sky is not just like blue, it's like a mixture of like lights and darks. So the objective is to like make the sky look confusing, so the end product looks kind of like what it's supposed to be doing, right? It has to look confusing. By the way, these are like birds, but like I just made them all splotches right now. I also have like butterfly down here, which I also made like splotches. So if you was wondering what these are, they're just birds. I just added little spots to it so I can know like in the future when I come back, these are birds. Also, this right here, this is like mountains as well. So yeah, it looks splotchy right now because that's just, I'm gonna go in and define it. Okay, this right here is like kind of like fading into like a lake or an ocean, so that's why it's down here. Also with this, everything is cut down the middle. I think I'm gonna go in with her face, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with her face because I kind of like her face, and every single time I do work on this, I always start with her face. I'm just gonna go with her face and then move my way to the sky. I'm just gonna not tell you what the fuck I'm gonna do at this point and just do it, because I ain't finna just, I'm confusing myself at this moment. I'm just not gonna tell you, just do it. Just do it. Alright, we're gonna pause there. I'm not gonna pull none of these. I'm gonna just start. I need green though, because isn't her face green? Green. I'm getting hot. All of a sudden. So I work with small paintbrushes where you can barely see them, just because I like to get into like a lot of detail, a lot. So yeah, where's the brown? I need the brown. Is this brown? Yep. So here we go. So I'm already starting to get bored. More her eyebrows. Yeah. Her eyes look white from you guys' point of view, but her eyes are actually like, I don't know what the fuck this is. So let me just go in and put a couple of coats in, because this look gray, to be honest. And then I should just like whiten up her eyes, because her eyes look a little bit like closed off a little bit. Let me at least take one glove off, because I like touching my canvas. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. I like touching it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I actually like this side of the face a lot more. Just because, like, she looks so cool on this side. She looks like an alien on this side. But she's just an avatar, to be honest. She's just an avatar. So what this painting means to me, why did I create this painting, this canvas, is because, like, I kind of wanted, this is called, by the way, this is called Balance Thyself here. Balance Thyself. Because if you can see, like, this is like flat on this side, and then at the bottom, you can't really see the bottom, but the bottom is like a whole circle underneath, right? This canvas is actually upside down. And the reason why I did that is to, I'm a very unique type of person. When I paint things, it has to, like, kind of like get to you. It has to, like, draw you in a little bit. So, like I make things complicated for a reason, because the canvas literally has to balance itself in order for it to be perfect, right? And that's why I wanted this canvas to be the way that it is, because, you know, balance thyself, it helps tell you a message every single time you look at it. And I wake up and look at this shit every single day, so it's like, yeah, balance thyself. Like, balance yourself. Nothing can really, like, progress, be created, be made until you actually balance yourself anyway. Like, everything needs to be balanced. Your friends, your family, your life, your emotions, it has to be balanced for things to be created anyway. So it's like, this is the best message for the collective, so why not make this message for the collective? Her lips look ugly as fuck. Let me fix this real quick. But yeah, when I'm not doing, like, tarot, and when I'm not just sitting on my ass not doing shit, I paint. This is what I started doing before I even started doing tarot, by the way. So I was an artist before I started doing tarot. I just never sold anything because I was like, bro, like, I have abandonment issues. I have abandonment issues. I'm not gonna lie, I have abandonment issues. So when I create something and I actually like it, I can't let it go. But with this shit right here, she can go. She can go today. Anyone who wants her, okay. This is $35. I should make it 40, but this is $35. Only because it's my birthday month. If you guys want this around my birthday, she's $35. After my birthday, because my birthday is April 20th, so it's quick, right? After my birthday, she's back to 40. But yeah. Fill that in a little bit and then go to her lips. So, move you out the way. But yeah, everyone who's watching, I hope you guys enjoy your day. I hope you guys are getting out of situations that are not serving you. I hope you guys are remaining positive, keeping a positive mentality, um, just so it can benefit you. All right, you staying in a positive mentality is going to get you a lot more further than staying in, like, a depressed or a lack mentality. Even if that's just what's going on right now, even if things are not working right now for you, you still, I would still recommend you staying in a positive mentality, because when you are at your lowest, the Most High can literally bless you, okay? just because you're in just because you still remain positive, even though you knew that you were in a stuck situation. Like for me, um I literally, I didn't even know how I was going to even get to work yesterday, but out of nowhere I'm getting like $20, $30, you feel me? And that's literally because I keep a positive mentality. Like every single thing, because I got out of the situation with my family, them being narcissists, them not like owning up to what they did to me when I was younger. It's just really like, and then me like living on my own. Like this is like my second year now living on my own. Like so it's like so many things have changed. Mind you, everyone in my family knew that I just was the person who was just gonna always have my family in my life because that's just who I am. Like I love my family. I really do. I really do. But it's just like they don't love me. I think they do love me. They just love me to death. And when you love someone to death, it's like you will literally love someone straight to death. Like I love you so much that I kind of want to kill you. And that's just how my family is. They're just weirdos, I guess. But because I have a soft sweetheart and me letting go of them and making sure that I'm straight at the end of the day, making sure that I'm okay at the end of the day, like that's literally the best option that I did for me. And things have changed. Everything that they told me that I was not going to do, I literally did it within less than a year. Like, come on. I know I did not, like, and then I never would have got out of that situation if the Most High didn't guide me out of that situation. In fact, I was literally planning on staying, but if I would have stayed, I would have never even been here to make this video. I would have been dead in the ditch, bro. And I knew that. It's just that I was trying to figure out if I should even allow that to happen or not. And that's how fucked up like that whole entire situation was. But because I keep a positive mentality, because I still make sure that I keep my distance and don't let them get to me, it's like, all right, like you're straight, you're okay, you're gonna be fine. And that's what I like tell myself, because I'm my own therapist, I'm my own motivator, I'm my own supporter. Bitch, I almost dipped this in my coffee. All right, where's my cup? Here we go. I'm my own supporter. I'm my own everything. I'm my own therapist. I have always been since I was a little girl because I don't have the one to speak to. I can speak to my damn self. I can help my damn self. I can love my damn self. And that's the biggest lesson I have learned. And for people who don't have any support right now, I feel as though that's what you guys should be doing too. Like even though you don't really know what's best for you, still decide on choosing yourself at the end of the day. Still decide on loving yourself and supporting yourself and making sure that you're straight, you're okay at the end of the day. And that's gonna get you farther than, being around people or listening to people who don't have your best interests at heart. And you can still love them at the end of the day, because I still love my family at the end of the day, because of course they're my family, you feel me? But I can't love you the way that you want me to, the way that we used to love each other. Because you love me a little bit too much, and it's kind of like getting weird because my family's like into this incest shit. So it's like, do you really love me or do you just like me? Do you really love me or do you just want to have like, do you want to just have sex with me? So it's kind of confusing, you feel me? And that's where I had to detach and understand and learn from. And that's not, for everyone, but for people who don't have support right now, I feel as though that's like, that would definitely help you. Standing up for yourself, being there for yourself, showing up for yourself, even if no one else will. And quite frankly, it's brought me closer to the Most High than anything. So I truly ride with it. Let me see. Let's see. Adding it a lot more lighter here. Isn't the bottom lip lighter? Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Bottom lip lighter. I'm gonna add a little bit more red to bring in some life. Also, I made this whole entire thing colorful because I didn't want this piece to be just about like one energy or one emotion. I wanted to add all the emotions because not every single day when you hear yourself telling yourself balance yourself, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be fine, like you're gonna be experiencing all the emotions. So I have to add all of the colors in here. If you notice, like if you've seen any of my other art, then you know that all my art is colorful. All of my art is colorful. So I like to add different colors to my art just to like keep the energy a lot more vibrant, colorful. It goes with any theme, okay? And that's what I like about it. The lips look fucked up. Just know that it's getting a little bit better. It's getting a little bit better. And that's what I kind of do with this painting. Like I've added so many layers of paint over this thing. I have painted over this thing like 5, 6 times. They all different faces. They're not even the same face. So I just continuously add layers on top of layers on top of layers on top of layers. And it's working. It's working actually. A little bit lighter. That. This also just lets you know that you should just follow your dreams. Like even if people don't believe you, even though people don't like support you or whatever, like never give up on your dreams. Like for real. Because you never know like who's watching you, like who's looking. You can literally not give up on your dreams and the next, 4 weeks later or 2 weeks later, someone new sees you and they want you to be in partnership with you just because you was just putting your talents out like one day. You see what I'm saying? So never give up on your dreams because your dreams can lead you to somewhere. It's just that you have to like believe in it. You have to invest in yourself. And working a 9 to 5 job, it is kind of hard to do. But always remember to make sure that your business has to have some type of play into the situation. So if you're working a 9 to 5 job, always make sure, like for me, I go to my 9 to 5 job, right? But I work overnight. So you see what I'm saying? So throughout the day, I'm working on my tarot. That means that I have enough time to work on my 9 to 5 because the tarot's not making enough money, right? And then move on to my tarot or move on to my art. And that's gonna balance things out because while you're working on your 9 to 5, your tarot business or whatever business that you have in particular, that's going to increase as well over time because you're putting your energy into two things instead of just one thing, instead of just solely focusing on one thing. What's going on here? And if you don't have no one that you can really talk to right now, I feel as though the more you focus on yourself, the more you will attract more like-minded people. So it's like you're not gonna be alone forever. Like don't expect like you to be alone forever because that's not how it's gonna work. Like it's like the more you wish and want better for yourself and work for better for yourself, the more people that actually have your best interests at heart will come in. They will come in eventually, but you have to start focusing on yourself first. You have to start, you know, giving into yourself first, and then they will come. Reason being is because you didn't start off with these friends. You started off with yourself. You didn't wake up with your friends. You woke up to yourself. Every single day you wake up to yourself. Like, so you must give to yourself and want the best for yourself. And move in your own direction for yourself. Like, you shouldn't rely on people to tell you how you should be living your own life. Like, that's not, they have their own life to live, bro. That doesn't mean control yours because you're doing something different that they're not used to. Like, that's no, no, no. We're not doing that. So, but other than that negative stuff, let's move on to the positive things. Um, what is positive to talk about? Hold on. Try to get this color right. Let me see. Test, test. Yeah, it's okay. I like it. Positive things. My birthday's coming up. April 20th. I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm not doing shit for my birthday though, so what am I excited for really? Who am I really excited for? I'm not doing nothing. But I'm excited, shit. Maybe it's because I'm excited that like I'm turning 25. How old am I? I don't even know how old I am. I think I'm 24 right now. Bitch, I really don't know how old I am for real. Because they lied to me my whole entire life. So it's like, I really don't know what my age is. In fact, my birthday might not even be my birthday. Like, if we're going to be real serious about this, my birthday's not even my birthday. So, who am I? At this point, I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. So, y'all looking at a ghost right now. Y'all looking at a ghost. No, but I'm so serious. I don't know. If someone could tell me, then that would be great. I think I'm like 24 right now. But that's only because if I would have never found out that my birthday and everything was fake, then I would have never knew that my birthday was a whole different birthday. So, is anyone else birthday like around this time? If so, happy birthday. What y'all doing? What y'all doing for y'all birthday? When is your birthday? Let me know, cause I wanna know. When's your birthday? What y'all doing for y'all birthday? Did it already pass? What you did? Also, since we've been talking about like meeting our like particular spouse and everything like that, like have you guys met y'all spouse yet? Cause I haven't. Like we can talk about tarot all day long, but have y'all really met y'all spouse yet? Cause I'm still waiting on mine. So I just want to know, cause every single time I film those videos, I'll be like, let me know when you get yours because I want to know how it went, and I still want to know how it went. Or did y'all like y'all ex came back into y'all life and they just kind of like fucked everything up? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me concentrate because I'm messing shit up. This goes this way. Inward, bop. There we go. And then, by the way, I'm not using any reference photo for this. This is literally me drawing my face, but like because I draw my face like way too many times, so I kind of like every single time I draw people, I pretty much draw my face first and then like put people into it. So I guess that's just how I do it. But I'm not using a reference photo for this one because it really doesn't need one. There's too many details in here for one. Okay. I wish I had some music going on. This would have been a lot more like easier. Like, cause all I'm hearing is just channel messages coming in and out of my ear right now. So it's like, if I would have had music, this kind of would have took that away a little bit. All right, let's do her face. What is the color that I'm gonna use on her face? It's like I want her to be light skinned, but at the same time, I kind of want her to be dark skinned. Yeah, I kind of want her to be dark skinned. A little bit, you know? And then just add a whole bunch of highlights into it. But then again, like, I'm just gonna add a whole bunch of like browns to her because I don't want it to just discriminate the idea. I don't want to take her skin tone as just one skin tone. Just like this one, that's why I had her like an avatar. That's why I like her more because she doesn't have like a particular skin tone to her. She just have a skin tone, like one or like two. But with this one, she's a little bit more harder. Yeah, I'm gonna need her to be a little bit more darker. Around some areas. How's she looking on here? She looking good. She looking okay. the same brush. Okay, wait, this goes out. This dude blow his nose every single day. Like, what's really in your nose at this point? Every single day? Come on. I think what I'm gonna do is just buy me some trees for my birthday and just smoke that and then call it a day. Maybe some wine too, and then call it a day. I might even go to work that day. No, fuck. All right. And with the eyes. For everyone who's watching this right now, y'all can come back later. Like y'all don't, y'all don't have to stay. You feel me? Y'all can just go, come back, come back, come back, leave, come back, leave. Like y'all don't have to like stay completely because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be in the same spot like 5 minutes later, doing the same shit 5 minutes later. So maybe wait until this gets posted or something. I don't know. But all right. Bro, what's on my brush? Okay. So let's work on, I think I should work on the clouds. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the clouds. So I guess I'll start doing this on my days off, like paint like for at least an hour, like I'm doing today. Cause I have so many canvases that it's like actually like kind of scary how much I'm keeping to myself. Literally, all of these, all of these, half of them are done, like completely. Y'all seen a couple of them. I mean, this is the one that I'm gonna finish next because she's done. It's just that I just need to play with her face a lot more and her hair, and then she's gonna be okay. She looks like a zombie right now, but once I start painting more and getting into it again, because I just completely stopped, I'll start putting out and selling my art. I also want to start selling merchandise, but I don't know exactly what fully I want to say. I do want to start selling merchandise and clothing because I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, I don't know why I I kept on starting doing YouTube, and then I kept on stopping because I didn't know exactly what I wanted my channel to be. I even was gonna partner with my cousin to do YouTube until I found out that she was trying to kill me. So it was like, can't do you anymore. Can't work with you anymore. So now she's stealing my ideas and making videos with my ideas that I created, and she just was there to hear it. Also, ideas that I shared with her because we were supposed to start something together. She just took it and ran with it. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something that you're not doing and no one else is doing in the family, which is doing tarot. But guess what? I'm bringing all of that shit back. It's my shit. So I'm bringing all that shit back, and I'm gonna still talk about the things that I wanted to talk about before, just on my channel, because it's my shit. So yeah, I'm not just doing tarot. Like, I do more things than just tarot. Like, I'm multifaceted. Like, there's nothing that I really can't do. I just don't do it. Like, I don't know. So normally when I'm painting, it looks good, and then I go in and I mess it up, and then it looks good again after I'm finished. That's normally how I work. So if you guys are like, bro, you're fucking it up, that's literally how I work. I like to. That's just how my technique is. Like, I just like to add a whole bunch of paints into it, and then like carve out what I'm trying to do, like in the end. So if you're just wondering, like, what the fuck? Why did you do that? It's because I'm thinking of the long term process instead of the right now process. That's just how I am. So, but yeah, as far as art, I've been drawing since I could start writing. So I've always been an artist. People who know me, they know me more so firstly as an artist. So when they hear that I'm like into tarot or I'm doing tarot, they're like so confused because they've always knew that I was gonna be an artist because I'm so good at it. So it's like, why did you like stop doing what you love to do just to do tarot? And it was because like Tarot literally helped me get out of my whole entire family situation. Mind you, I didn't even know that they were trying to kill me. Mind you, I left my family last year, July. So this is actually very recently. I'm a whole year, like, away from them. A whole year clean away from them, which is a lot coming from someone who's so dependent on my family. Not really dependent on my family. They're dependent on me, okay? Because I'm the peacemaker. I'm the black sheep of the family. I make sure that everyone is pretty much straight and okay. Um, that's just who I am. Her eyelashes over here is so pretty. Like, hold on. Let me let me fuck it up a little bit. Let me mess it up a little bit. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm the peacemaker in the family, so it's just really easy for my family to rely on me for things, even if it doesn't have to be included into like financial support. It's more so like I'm always there when someone needs to speak, when someone needs to talk. Like, what I do as far as tarot is what I've always done when I was younger. So it's like, it's nothing brand new. I've always been like a helper. I've always been a teacher. So it's like me jumping into tarot is like something that I've always done before. So it was pretty much like, it's the only difference is tarot, you messing with cards, like you playing with cards. With me, growing up, even as a young girl, even like 7 years old, like older people would come to me to get advice and everything like that, because I've always been like really wise as a youngin. So it's always been like easier for people to speak to me, and that's why like my family is so codependent on me, because I'm always the peacemaker. If there's something going on in the family, for instance, like my cousin, like the whole entire family turned against her and they wanted her like gone, like just like how they want me gone and they all turned on me. They did the same thing with her. You feel me? So she didn't have no place to go, and even my father didn't want her to even be like nowhere near us, because like the whole family turning against you. Like I'm going with the family, right? And I was literally the only person that said, "Yo, like I'm not gonna give up on you. You're my fucking family. Like why would I do that?" And which is crazy because like she doesn't like we. That's like that was like my sister. Like I told her everything, so it's like our I don't have no contact with none of my family. Like not a single, like no one in my family anymore. Like they're all gone. I don't want to speak to them ever again. I don't have any reason to. You feel me? Because it's like, how do I support you? Like you literally was on the streets. Like you literally was homeless, bro. You were homeless. Like, and I let you sleep on my couch, and you only said you was only gonna stay for like months. Bitch, you stayed for years. Like, you see what I'm saying? So sleeping on my couch for years. I can't do that. My back's gonna be hurting and everything. My back is going to hurt. I can't sleep on nobody's couch on for years. Hell nah. Let me give me a blow up mattress or something. But yeah, like everyone turned against her, and I was the only person that like supported her. So for you to like try to like take me out and want to kill me and getting my whole entire father to turn against me because you want to have sex with him and I don't want to have sex with him, so now he don't like me because I don't want to have sex with him. Like it's just weird, bro. Like y'all don't think that's weird? Because I think that's weird. Mind you, I'm a daddy's girl. Like I've always been, so it's like, sir, sir, um, what's going on, sir? Sir, you literally gave me up for my cousin, but you can keep her because I'm definitely not gonna be no incest. I'm definitely not gonna be one of those. Y'all can be, y'all can stay in that shit. Y'all live happily ever after. Go ahead, do y'all think I will support you? But for me and my children, in my life, y'all, it's just like, and then it's crazy because as soon as I got away from my family, I realized that my dad actually asked me like a couple years ago if I wanted to do that shit, and then I told him no, and then he told me like the precautionary measures that he would have to take if the information got exposed, and I totally forgot about like what he said, like if you tell, I'm gonna kill you. Like I totally forgot that he said that shit. So for me to expose my whole entire family on Facebook last year, y'all know how crazy my father is. Listen, but the Most High told me to do it, so I was gonna do it anyway. But like, fuck. All I'm saying is, if you come for me, I come for you. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. Like, I don't care. I just never a whole alignment with my father. Mind you, he's in a cartel. Mind you, he's an ex-military. Mind you, he's a trained killer. But off of the negative shit, because we keep straying back to the negative shit. Off of the negative stuff, I got an air fryer, so I'm starting to cook a lot more. Mind you, when I was living with my father, I used to cook all the time. I miss cooking so much, but because I live with like other people, like 6, 7 other people, it's actually like really hard to like cook with a house full of people like that because we all share the same shit, and it's just like, no, I don't think so. But now that I have an air fryer, like things are just moving a lot more perfectly. I can save up on money and everything. I'm happy because this was expecting. I thought I was gonna be able to like afford going back and forth to work and being able to buy groceries, but shit's been a little bit hard for me. Which I'm not complaining because the Most High like literally continuously provides for me. Like that's why I fucks with him so much because he do things without like, I don't know, like the way that he be working in my life. It's like he know, yeah, I don't know. Y'all know the Most High. He knows when y'all like stressed and worried. So he just makes sure he drop a little something, and even if that little something is like small, like it's still big because it's like you didn't have it before, so now you got to try to make sure that I like thank him every single time I receive something. Like today I'm off, but tomorrow I have to work, and I literally did not. I don't have no money. You feel me? Well, I didn't have no money. I gotta stop saying I don't have no money because that's still being stuck in a lack mentality, and I gotta get out of that mentality because you saying that you don't have no money is literally you telling yourself that you never gonna have no money. So you gotta get out of that lack mentality, right? So like basically, like I literally spent my last like few yesterday buying me food because, and not just like regular food, like fast food. I bought like salmon because I can put it in the air fryer and then I can cut the salmon up. I can cut the salmon in half and then eat half the in the morning and then, or eat half in the lunchtime and then eat half at night. That way I can. It's really one meal, but I'm cutting the meal in half, right? But then I woke up to like because I have daily pay, so basically I get paid for my job, but like now because I have daily pay, I'm able to get like paid faster. So I literally woke up to like money. Just like the other day, like I literally did not have no money to get to work. Like I only had money to get to work. I didn't have money to get back from work. You feel me? So, and then the Most High literally just continuously blessed me. Like it's, I definitely need it for sure. With that being said, if you like a personal reading from me, then definitely comment down below, and I'll definitely do that for you. The same price is the same price. It's $10. Is not changing because that's just who I am. Just adding a little quick in there. Moving forward, But yeah, like, and then it's really hard to ask people for anything because I literally left my whole family, so I don't have any friends. I don't have people that I can really count on and rely on. And my rent is like, I'm already overdue in my rent. Like, it's just like so much shit is adding up. But like at the same time, back to what we were saying at the beginning, keeping your faith, right? And shit will come because that's literally what I've been doing, and shit has been coming. So that's why I'm making this video, because he already told me that shit's not really gonna fully come until I start doing this kind of stuff like that, which is branching my stuff out a lot more. And that's what I'm doing right now, because if I don't, then he's gonna continuously keep me at the same situations. And I say this every single time when I know something's changing, when I know that I'm literally holding myself back because he just told me to do something and I didn't do it. That's why I be rushing and be like, yo, I'm about to do this because that's what he just said. And it's really because that's what he just said. Like, I can't move forward if I don't do what he says. Like, because that's just who I walk by. I walk by faith and not by sight. And if he tells me to move, then bitch, I'm moving. Like, I can't. I'm not gonna deny him. Like, he don't got me a little. He don't got me within this past year. He got me further than I thought I was gonna ever be. Like, my whole entire family continuously said I was never gonna get a job. Got a job. Literally the 2 months after I left my family, like, I got a job. My family said I was never going to be on my own, like live on my own. That's what I'm doing, living on my own. My family said I was never going to detach from them either. Like, I'm gonna have to rely on them, bitch. I don't call them for shit. Like, they're on block. Like, I have not spoken to my fucking family since I left. Like, there's no reason to. So it's like everything that they told me that I was not going to do. By the way, they're narcissists, so everything that they told me that I wasn't gonna do, I did it. So it's just like, what did you say again, sir? Ma'am? Huh? Who? But yeah. Also, when you're painting a colorful picture like this, the best thing that you should not do is use the color black. You should be able, especially if you're already an artist, like, don't use exactly white and don't use exactly black. Everything should be blended in. Like, white shouldn't be white. You should be mixing white and pink together to make a color, or white and light blue to make a color. Nothing should be directly white. Nothing should be directly black. If you're gonna use black, then use brown and black, mix that together, and now you have a color. Or use red and black, mix that together, and now you have your black. Because an artist, you using plain Jane colors like that, that's not going to, people, investors who invest in art, they look at that like you're just still like practicing. Like, they look at that shit like, oh, you're still practicing because you're using basic colors. Like, there's more than one color in the freaking rainbow. So why are you using just the plain simple colors that everyone else uses? Like even right here that I'm drawing right now, like, this looks like it's fully black, but it's really black mixed with brown, and that creates a darker color. See what I'm saying? Now, is she wearing only one earring? I just realized that. I'm gonna draw the other earring another day, not today. How many times this guy's gonna sneeze? Like, really, he just sneezed like 4 or 5 times. Like, is it dusty in there? Like, I don't understand. Dude, sneezing left and right. And then you sneezing loud as fuck too. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. He's still sneezing, y'all. whatever. Ooh, that looks sexy. Let me just outline her eyes and then we can move on to something different. So I'm thinking about moving, but I don't know where I want to move to. Just because um I don't want to be in the area that I am in right now. Y'all almost thought I was gonna say the area that I'm in. Y'all thought I don't want to say the area that I'm in because my family still watches me. They're psycho crazy. They're gonna gang stalk me forever until the day I die. That's just how it's gonna be. I already understand that. I already grasped that. I've acknowledged that, and I'm going to continuously let it be. Like that's what they want, and that's what they want. Y'all can watch me, babes. It's just that don't watch me and then jack off while you're watching me. That's just a little bit too extensive. Because I've been pulling readings on myself, and it just tells me what I just said. Like, don't freaking watch me and then do that nasty shit. You can watch me. I will allow you to. Just don't go to the extreme. Okay. But yeah, I am gonna stop soon because I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I gotta put my stuff in the air fryer so we can move forward. I think I might. Oh, also check out my Instagram. I literally did Aries, Leo, and I think Taurus yesterday. 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 I did it yesterday. Just like small story readings. Check out my story. It's on my story, y'all. I think I'm gonna do Sag next. Yo, if this pandemic would have still been happening, I she would have had a mask on her face. I'm not gonna flex you. She would have had a mask on her face. And I know this is not these little bottom dark parts on her face, her cheekbones. I know that's not really how you're supposed to like draw a face. But every single time I draw people that looks like her, like I draw their face with like these little things on the bottom, because like growing up, if you, I'm gonna do sketchbook videos of all my old like art that I have done over the years, which you're gonna love because it's so cool. But if you see my drawings, which I'm gonna show you guys my drawings, I'm gonna make a video about that. Flip through, sketchbook flip through, or whatever. Because I have two sketchbook flip throughs, so um, I'm gonna do a video on that and then show y'all what I'm talking about. And y'all gonna tell that every single face that I do is kind of like the same thing. Okay, so or the same type of theme going on here. Also, if you guys like this video, if you guys want to see more videos of me doing like art videos, I'm not gonna do them like really often because like I like tarot more than I like art at this point. Obviously, I'm doing tarot every single day, and I'm doing art videos like once in a blue moon. Um, I obviously like tarot more than I like art at this moment in time. Maybe in the future I might like my art more again, like I used to. But like right now, I kind of like tarot more than I like my art because tarot is like I don't know, like I like to solve crime. I think I'm just weird. Like I like to solve crimes and mysteries. Like I'm into forensic science. I'm into like solving like murder cases and shit. So like whenever I'm getting like videos about like dark, deep shit, I'm just like, bro, like that's so interesting. Like I would not mind like being like an investigator or whatever, or whoever goes to the crime scenes and like have to look at the body and figure out like how they died and shit. Like that's kind of like interesting to me because I can speak to like dead people, so it's like it's kind of in my field. And yes, for people who have this question, because I know a lot of people have this question, how does it feel talking to dead people? Um, I've always talked to dead people like when I was younger, and people thought that was weird because they thought I was talking to like, obviously they thought I was talking to like demonic ass people, but when I started to tell them who I was speaking to, they just could not understand. Like they just could not believe it because the people that I was like for instance, like I'm just gonna give you an example. For instance, like one time my dad was like, "Why? Who are you speaking to? Like you speaking to someone? Who are you speaking to?" And I was like, "I'm talking to one of your. I'm talking to your great grandmother, not my grandmother, your great grandmother." And so he thought I was lying, and then so she was like, "Tell him my name." And so I told him the name and shit, and he just could not believe it because it's like I never met this great grandmother before in her present life. I wasn't born when she was still alive. My father never has spoken to me about her ever. No one in the family has spoken to me about her ever. Like because it was just the way it is. Like first of all, she wasn't even really like that into the family either, so it's like how are you speaking to someone who we never even speak to, we never even like bring up, like that's weird, right? And it's like, no bitch, like I'm really having a conversation with her, like she really making me laugh right now. Like speaking to dead people is so weird, but at the same time I love it because a lot of them they be dying. Like a lot of dead people, like they die, and then it's like a lot of people are so evil in this world. They cover up the deaths. Like a lot of the people that die, like they were majority of them were set up. So they want to get their story out. So they can't go to like a regular person and be like, hey, like, can I speak to you? Like, and there's not a lot of mediums in this world who can speak to people like that, like speak to the dead like that. So it's like when they come in, you feel me? And a lot of times, I like when they come. It's just that a lot of times they be coming, and then they forget that I'm a medium. So it's like I don't see you, but I feel your energy. I know what's going on. And then if I do see you, I'm seeing you out of the peripheral of my eye view. So I'm only seeing a quick glance of you. Like if I'm seeing you, then I'm only seeing you from the corners of my eyes, not in the front of my eyes. So I'm only seeing a little quick like movement, right? And it's confusing to them because they don't really understand how I can be able to hear them, speak to them, talk to them. So when they come to me, they're normally like in a panic, in a hurry, or in a rush state. So it's like they rushing at you. Like sometimes like they'll just like run at me and I'm just like, boy, if you gonna back the fuck up, like don't come to me like that. Like I'm black. Like we don't do that. Don't fucking walk. Don't run up to me, bro. Don't run up to me. Like I will curse you out in the spirit. In the spirit. spirit and physical realm. Like, don't do that. There has been plenty of times, and I've done readings where I've cursed majority of them out because it's like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to do, you don't have to yell. Some of them yell like when they're speaking to me, because when they're trying to speak to their loved ones, they're normally having to yell like to get their attention, or bang or move things around to get their attention. So it's like when you're speaking to a medium, when you're talking to a medium, I know that you're moving shit around. I already see that you're moving shit around. I already see that you're trying to like speak to me. So it's like you don't have to do that much like you're doing with them. And I totally understand where they're coming from, because they're so used to speaking to their family, or like they're used to trying to communicate to their family in ways that you don't really communicate, right? Also, people who are mediums, have a very um, strong bloodline, because before we spoke words, we were telecommunicating. So a lot of them, they telecommunicate. Um, that's why a lot of mediums, they have telekinesis, because we all telecommunicating with each other majority of the time. Now with me and the mediumship world, they speak to me through my hands. They speak to me through like the air. I let them use all the elements. So if you trying to speak to me through a candle, like we can do that. It really don't matter, to be honest. However they want to do it, like we can do it however way I want to do it. Shit, I just don't want them to just be running at me. And then I kind of feel bad because it's like I'm cursing someone's family out, but like fuck, like don't come to me in that way. Like, I don't know. That's why whenever I'm in the spiritual realm, whenever I'm astral projecting, astral traveling, I like make sure I go around and like say my highs to everybody, because I tap in and out of classrooms, in the astral realm, in the spiritual realm, in the spiritual form. There's a lot more people who astral travel. So there's a lot there. People hold seminars in the astral realm. People like hold classes and everything like that in the astral realm. People learn how to fly. People learn how to do a whole bunch of shit. Especially if you're a beginner, like you have to learn how to fly. You have to learn how to use your wings. You have to learn how to do all that shit, because you know that you got powers. But in the physical form, it takes a lot more longer for your powers to come in. And some people, they have powers in the physical realm. Like I have powers in the physical realm. I've always had powers in the physical realm, and y'all see it right now. Like, so it's like I'm always going to, you know. And then in the spiritual realm, it's more so like there's so many people, there's so many woke people in the spiritual realm. There's so many woke teachers in the spiritual realm. So I gotta go around and say my shit. Like, hey, what's up? I'm here. You feel me? And in the spiritual realm, it's more so like people forget that I'm there, because whenever I'm in the spiritual realm, the main people I'm going to speak to is the Most High. First of all, I gotta speak to the Most High. I gotta speak to the Most High, because and if you can astral travel, astral project, aka when you're sleeping and you can be able to control your dreams, you can dream anything. Start dreaming of going to heaven, bro, so you can speak to the Most High. If you have any questions, literally the Most High can help you out. Even right now, like you can literally speak to the Most High. You don't have to astral travel, go to sleep to speak to the Most High. He can hear you. You don't have to yell. Just like the ghost that be speaking to me, like you don't have to yell, like especially to the Most High. Like you don't have to pray. You don't have to do none of that shit. You can just speak, and He hears you. Because here's the thing where I picked up on. When you're praying, when you're bowing your head, you're literally praying to the devil. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. When you are speaking to the Most High, right? When you're speaking to the Most High, you should be looking up. If you're going to pray, look up and pray. There should be no reason why you should be looking down, because that means that your third eye is pointing downwards. That means that you're praying to the devil, bro. Do like this when you pray, and then look up. Just look up. From now on, look up, because everyone has different gods. Your picture is so cute, right? He can hear all your thoughts. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Keep your head and your eyes pointed to the sky at all times, because there's gods in Zeus, the devil, literally can pick up on that same energy, because he was a fallen angel. Like, he was in the heaven forms too. You feel me? So just as much of the powers that the Most High have is just as much as the devil has too, and he can pick up on your energy too. He can grant you wishes too. He can answer your prayers too. But do you want to pray to the devil? I don't want to pray to the devil. I want to pray to the Most High. So of course I'm gonna keep my head up, like keep my eyes up, like it just makes so much more sense, I think. And then speaking to him on a regular, it's like he likes and appreciates you pointing your head up. He just likes it because he don't want you to be confused. The devil is the mastermind of confusion. So you kind of want to like keep it very traditional. And then when pastors and preachers all talk about the Most High, who they pointing to? They pointing up. They're not pointing down. So it's just the same thing, y'all. What you said? I'm sorry. He can pick up on everything. He was the one. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm listen. I'm saying. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because there's so many people who just been led straight and turned a whole different way all of a sudden, and then now they're a whole different person, and then they're thinking so hard that the Most High is giving them answers. No, they're not. I mean, he's still listening to you. He can still hear you. It's just that he likes to sit back and let you figure out what you're gonna do, because he, the Most High is obviously a jealous God. So he likes for you to actually speak to him yourself. Like, if you have a problem, you shouldn't be like asking other people for answers. Like, you should just ask him. Like, he's going to give you the answer, even if you can't hear him. He's going to give you the answer. If you're struggling, tell him, because he already knows that you're struggling. If you need help, tell him, because he already knows that you need help. But he's not going to help you if you can't help yourself by opening your mouth. The same mouth that he blessed you, gave you. I don't know. I might not know what I'm talking about, but at the same time, it's like, it's just been working out for me. So it might work out for y'all. It might work out for y'all. Let me know when you guys, like, because some people, I don't know. What's the meaning behind my picture? So the meaning behind my picture is it's for self love. It's for um giving to yourself. This picture is called, this canvas is called thyself. Balance thyself. So you're balancing yourself. You're giving yourself positive energy. You're putting into yourself. Okay. You're supporting yourself. You're loving yourself. You're balancing yourself. Everything needs to be balanced before anything can really be manifested into the physical form. Otherwise, you will still get the same manifestation, but it will be resulting in bad situations. Like, for instance, be careful what you wish for, right? I'm wishing for a house, but I'm not exactly putting in exactly what kind of house I want. So if I'm wishing for a house and I'm saying that I want a house, and the Most High ends up giving me an apartment because I just said I wanted a house, but I never said exactly what house I wanted, where, and even if he did give you even if the Most High did give you a house, you can still get the house, but the house is in a negative situation, a negative environment. Everyone on the block hates you. Everyone on the block is against you. This is basically what it's saying. You need to make sure that you balance everything in life, because if something is not balanced, then the whole entire thing will crash. A house has four walls and a roof, right? You can say you want a house so bad, but if you say that you want a house without a roof, you're going to end up getting a house without a roof. In fact, the roof might end up caving in and you might have water leak. But you never said that you wanted a stable, solid house, or a positive house, or a house in a nice environment, or a house that's going to last me for a long time, or a house that I can invest in and it still will grow and I will still make money, or a house that I can afford and it's not putting me in debt. You see what I'm saying? Balance thyself. Balance everything in your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, business, work, career, love. Balance everything in your life and you will get your results. That's why the flowers are here, because you planted your seeds. This is what you've been manifesting. This is what you wanted. So you plant your seeds, right? And then as you're planting your seeds, you're giving into your seeds, you're watering your seeds. That's why the water is here. All right? You're watering your seeds, right? And now your seeds are starting to sprout. Now you got roses in your backyard. Now you're planting your garden. Now you're growing your crops. Now you're growing your vegetables. Because at the end of the day, you wanted your house. This is the foundation of the house. But I cannot produce a proper house if I am not having any balance in it. Yes, exactly. Yes, you're right. You're right. It really would. It really would. And the more you invest into that seed, the more you water that seed, the more you give into that seed, the more you'll create that house that you wanted. But you have to be careful what you wish for, because if you're saying that I want a house and you're not saying exactly what type of house, where the house is going to look like, what the location would be in. Do you want it in a safe environment? Do you want it in a nice environment? Do you want it to be closer to a school, so when you have kids, your kids will be able to go walk across the street, and now you're not having to worry about someone stopping your kid along the way or along the journey and messing with your kid. Like, you have to make sure that you're putting in as much details into your house, right? Into your manifestations. And that goes for anything. Putting a lot of details and putting a lot of thought and reasoning behind it, balancing everything in its aspects so you can be able to have exactly what you've been manifesting. This is literally what the canvas means. That's why I made the canvas, because it just helps me along the journey, because there's so many times where I said, oh, I wanted a house, and then the Most High ends up giving me an apartment. Oh, I want a house, and then I end up being in a house where it's a bad environment. It's so much killing and so much death going on around me. Oh, I want a house, but the house got water. Literally, my mom's house had a water leakage. She wanted a house so damn bad. Be careful what you wish for. You got a water leakage, and every single time you fix the water leakage, you have another water leakage right after that. So it's like, is it really getting fixed or not? You spending so much money into it or not? Like, that's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, balance yourself, balance everything in your life, and you will receive what you want in the end. Exactly how you want it. But you have to make sure that you know exactly what you're planting your seeds into. You have to know exactly what you want, what you're trying to produce here. I'm glad I came. What is okay? I'm glad I came. I've been person. See me, my dreams will come true. Makes sense. I think it will come true. I think it will come true by the person. Oh, this is key. Thank you. I think it will come true. Just keep your faith up about it. Like, keep, like, thinking about it. But don't try to force it. Allow it to come in divine timing, and it will come. Yeah. Because if that's what you want, then that's what you will get. But as long as you're working towards that, as long as you giving your energy towards that, working towards that, expecting it to come, then it will come. But every time you want something, you always have to end up sacrificing something in order to get that. So, and it doesn't have to be physically sacrificing something. It could just be like, oh, letting go of something that no longer serves you in order to get that. And that's gonna bring what you want a lot more faster. What if there's things in your room or things in your house or things in your life that's holding you back from achieving that? So, like, it's like, in order for you to obtain something, you have to let something go. It doesn't have to be in all terms. It could just be like whatever's just not serving you, or whatever you feel as though it's holding you back. And you should know this because it's like it's more so like every single time when you're around that person, place, or thing, it's kind of like always eating at you and you always thinking about it. Like that's how you know like you should it's time to let something go. So I really do think you will be able to get it for sure. Just keep the faith and, stay positive about it and it will come. Life normally works out eventually. It doesn't have to work out right then and there, but it normally works out eventually. Not every single day is a cloudy storm. There are some good things, good days in between. That's why it's just best to have like faith and everything like that, because it's like the faith helps you stay focused. The faith helps you stay in a positive mindset. All right, y'all, but I am gonna like stop soon because like I'm hungry. And I gotta start like putting my food in the air fryer. It's only gonna take like 15 minutes. I try to stay positive all the time. Yes, exactly. Yes, I love that. I love that. Even if you're not feeling it that particular day, or things are just not working out, like it's okay to have at least like a couple of days where you just like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I need to sit down, take a break. And that's okay. Give yourself time to heal. But next day, bring back that faith. Okay, don't stay in the negativity forever. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, everyone's gonna have their days. Everyone has their days, right? Just don't stay in that energy, because it's not gonna help you if you do. It's only gonna make it worse, to be honest. But I like talking to you. I hope you, for you, and anyone else who came by, I really appreciate you guys for coming by. I really appreciate you guys for like, just coming. Like it doesn't matter if you guys do anything. Like I really just appreciate you guys like coming, at least spending like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, put God first in everything you do. Exactly. I don't move without him. Like if he tells me that I can't do nothing, or if I can't go nowhere, then I literally would not go nowhere. Like that's just how it is. Like for clubs and parties, like I literally I could go. I just don't. I never chose to go because it's just like he knows that parties and clubs, there's always something bad happening eventually. So it's like I don't even do it. And then as far as like being around people, like if I feel as though like someone is just not like, I just can't trust that person and that in this particular day and time or whatever, like I just don't hang out with them. Like because there's always stuff that he knows, that stuff that he sees, stuff that he just like knows that I don't know, and I can't like question him or go beyond his wishes, because you never know, like he's probably protecting you from you don't what you have avoided. And there has been so many times where my friends and my family will go to parties, and they will ask me like, yo, do you want to go to this party or do you want to go to this club? And I'll be like, no. And then they will come back home and they'll be like, man, you should have been there, somebody shot up the club. And I'm like, so I should have been there? I don't know if you guys have a I no, I should not have been there. I'm glad that I did stay home. Like, excuse me. So it's like it's just best to just follow in his wishes. If he says do something, then do it. If he says don't do it, then just don't do it. Because at the end of the day, he's gonna try to protect you as much as he can, but you have to allow him. He's gonna guide you. You just have to open your ears to it. That's why I walk by faith and not by sight. Because that faith, my faith is gonna lead me further places than what I see. And there's a lot of temptation around what I see. So it's just best to just keep my eyes closed and just move forward, because no, I can't do it. I just he gave me a lesson. He gave me a very important task, and it would just it would hurt me to go back to heaven after all this is over, just to tell him that I failed because I wanted to just dibble and dabble in temptation for one day. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah. That's just because I actually project to him, so I see him, like, so it's like, I don't know, that's my dog. Like, that's my best friend. So I can't, it just will hurt me so much just to see him disappointed in me. Like, I don't know. Because I already see him, like, so. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. God first, I appreciate you. I love talking to you too. Like, you literally brighten my day. Even if we're just like talking, like, you really like brighten my day. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna take care of my kids. Yes, that's definitely important. And it grows the relationship when you do. Like, it honestly do. Like, I'd rather just be home with them, to be honest. We're gonna have a great time. We could put on a movie, pop some popcorn, eat some candy. It'll be perfectly fine. Like, we don't have to do the extreme all the time. You feel me? Yeah. So on my next day off, I'm going to do this again. Cause I this is gonna stay up here, so it's like I'm gonna eventually have to like tap into this again. So what? Hold on. Right? Exactly. Exactly. I appreciate that like a lot. I appreciate that. Cause I know that's what you just did. So all right, let me play it in the clouds a little bit more, and then I'm done. I'm gonna play in the clouds a tiny bit more, and then I'm finished. It's crazy because I literally was just talking to the Most High, like, when I first was waking up this morning, because I kind of like slept in. Normally I don't. Normally I will go outside and like sit outside in nature, just to like see what the birds are like, what the cloud looks like, what the sky looks like, and everything like that, and just play with my cats. But I actually was like, laying in my bed, and I was actually talking to him. Like, I was like, because I was going back in my head about like why I do what I do and everything like that. Like, why am I like, why do I help people? Like, why do I like, try to uplift people and everything like that? And it's basically, it just makes so much sense because this is what I've always been doing since I was younger. Like, I just always been like that. Even if I wanted to or not, I don't think the Most High was gonna like make me choose like if I wanted to like help people or not. Like, there's been so many situations to where I've helped people like just because. I don't care if people like see me help people. Like, it's that's not why I do it. So that doesn't really bother me. Like, I really don't like care about the views. Like, even the amount of views that I have right now, which I just checked this morning, I have 192 like followers, and even that, like, I'm just so like grateful to like even have that. Like, even when I had like 100 followers, like, people were like, "Oh, you're not making enough. You're not making enough followers and everything like that." And I'm just like, I'm not doing what I do for followers. Like, I do what I do just because this is what I actually enjoy doing. Like, this is something that I just like doing, and I'm gonna still do it until the day I die. Like, that's just even if it's not on YouTube or not, because I don't really care like about views or clout. Like that's not in my interest. I don't know. I'm not really materialistic, so it's not like if I had to give up everything, I literally will, and I have before. So it's nothing's gonna change that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna add like dark splotches to this. Bear with me. It's gonna look weird at first, but when you guys come back on here and y'all see these like dark splotches, and then I start carving out the clouds a lot more better, then you guys will see what I'm talking about. Right now in this video, y'all gonna just see me just draw a whole bunch of like dark splotches, but the next video that y'all see, I'm gonna correct it. Hold on, I'm sorry. What you said? Okay, wait. Alright, say to myself. Yes, me too. Like I didn't expect me to like, detach from my family and have no contact with my family ever again, but I definitely did that. And I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I most likely was gonna stay. If the Most High didn't tell me to leave, I would have stayed there. I would have stayed and just faced the consequences about my family, because it's just like my family's my family, and every child wants their family to love them and everything like that, and it's just like mine's just they love me a little bit too hard. And that's okay, because I even text them on Facebook today, and I just told everyone that even though we don't have no contact, that's the only contact that they have from me. So I just told them like I'm just grateful for all the lessons that I was being taught, and at the end of the day, I still love everyone. I don't hate anyone. Like everything that I've been through is just it was a learning lesson for me. Like I just had to be in that situation to learn, and I'm not gonna take it like too hard. Like at the end of the day, I'm just thankful for everyone. You know, even though it's still kind of like bothers me a little bit about it, but like at the same time, like I can't change anything, and no one wants to really change anything anyway. I'm the only person that did change, so I just had to just stick by me and just stay prayed up, and that's just how it's gonna be. I would rather be with the Most High. Like I would rather just like be in His learnings and His lessons. Wherever He guides me is whatever He guides me. Like at this point, I wouldn't mind stepping into the unknown, because I have, and that was so scary. But I wouldn't mind doing it again, especially if it's to like meet my husband or whatever. Like I would drop everything today. Can he come today? Like I really don't care. But yeah, what is this? I don't like that right there. Whatever that is. Plus, I would have never had a job if I would have never like did what I did. Cause for a very long time, like I did not have a job, and I didn't think I was gonna ever get a job again. But I have a job now, and I'm so grateful because it helps pay for my rent and my groceries, which I never even knew that I was gonna even be able to pay rent. I didn't think I was gonna even be on my own, to be honest. Like I never expected, like I've always expected me to like move in with my brother or my cousin. I never expected me to actually like be on my own. Like this is so freshly new to me that it's kind of like it's making me so much excited for the future, because if I can just do this that I said that I might not ever do, like I can do anything. And that's what motivates me, because like I said, like I'm my own like therapist, so seeing improvement, seeing growth, because there was times where I was just telling myself like, yo, like you're gonna get there, right? And then actually seeing that it's happening, it's like it's making me so much more happier, um because I'm seeing progress. When you don't see progress, like, you kind of like get defeated, you kind of like start to lose like faith and everything like that. But I kept my faith because I was always grown up in the church. So, like, my whole entire life, like, I was always in and out of the church. So I've always kept my faith, like, and I don't think that's gonna ever like go away. Even though I'm a tarot reader, like, it's never gonna go away, because I know what people think, like, tarot, you doing like bad shit. But with me, I literally use the Most High when I'm doing tarot. Like, that's who I'm speaking to. So it's not like I'm speaking to anybody else but him. And it changes a lot, you know, the perspective on things and everything. I'm gonna draw some up here. On the clouds. I was thinking about doing like a night view on this side, and then like a sunny day on this side. Sunny day. I still might do it, and this just be nighttime, and this should just be daytime since it's half and half anyway. But then again, I thought that was gonna be a little bit too confusing because there's so many colors going on already. Right. I have. Right. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I might work on this a little bit more tonight since I'm off all day today. I might work on this a little bit more tonight. So I'll come back here maybe around like 6, 7 o'clock and just like do some more. Yes, I'm gonna go live. That way you guys can see me and everything like that. Okay. Enjoy your day, you guys. Enjoy your day. Don't forget to smile. Don't let no negative energy get to you. Okay? Did I just move? No, right there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna stop. I'm done. I need to go eat something seriously. All right. So, see y'all later. Bye.